Amari hits the road, Chiefs and Chargers hit the road, and the offseason hits the road. Week 1 is here, the NFL is back. Let's go. Here's your Fantasy Minute next. So first things first, Amari Cooper retires. Jakobi Meyers solid as a rock there for your fantasy team. He's a good wide receiver 2/flex. Brock Bowers is the guy who is really going to see an uptick from this, but also Genty should look good as well. If you want to talk about peripheral options in Las Vegas, I'm not excited about them, but Trey Tucker for me over Deontay Thornton. I think Thornton is a good player. I just don't see the fantasy production in year 1 for him. All of the other Raiders get a tick up. Chiefs and Chargers are in Brazil tonight. They had problems with the field in Brazil I believe it was last season. Hopefully that's not a problem tonight, but the bigger problem is going to be Amari and Hampton. Temper expectations for him. Najee Harris will start, and then certainly he's playing the Kansas City Chiefs defense, which is not great for opposing running backs. Hasn't been historically, not going to be good again. Chris Jones healthy. Of course, Keenan and Ladd you can fire up. Of course, all of the pass catchers, including Isaiah Pacheco, you can fire up for Kansas City. But just keep in mind, traveling to Brazil presents all sorts of logistical issues for teams. Some deal with it well, some don't. But Hampton, for me, is a little bit of a fade. If you have better options, go ahead and play. We got a lot of week 1 action headed your way. There's some potential shootouts that you need to keep in mind for fantasy production. All that goodness. They are as follows. Panthers, Jags, Ravens, Bills, Bengals, Browns. Those are almost locks to be offensive, fired up games. But you got the Dolphins, Colts, Bucks, Falcons, and Vikings, Bears. Those might be sneaky shootouts. Some either bad defenses or in secondaries or good offenses there. So just keep an eye out for that. Fire up a lot of the guys for fantasy in those games. And then finally, there's at least 2 games on the slate this weekend that are sure to be blowouts. One of them, of course, is Denver against Tennessee. I like the Denver run game. I like the Denver defense as well as a result against Tennessee. You can also look at the other end and look at the Tennessee pass game. They're going to have to throw a ton. Additionally, the Cards defense totally revamped this offseason. 6 of their 7 draft picks were defensive players, and their run game with both James Conner and Trey Benson looked great against New Orleans. I know New Orleans is a bit stout in their defensive front, but that's what I'm looking at. Conversely, if the Cards are up, you got Kamara in the passing game, but probably not much else because of Spencer Rattler. The NFL is back. This has been your Fantasy Minute. Stay tuned all season and beyond for news and notes from around the NFL and ways to win your league. See you next week.